unique.
What's up?
What's up, Darc Siders? Welcome back to the Darc Side Podcast. I'm David Viano.
I'm Matt Elias.
Yeah, as always, never changes.
Yeah, sometimes it changes. Like we have other people on the show.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant your name. I was like...
My name stays the same.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
OJ's
on Twitter.
OJ is on Twitter, everyone. Red alert. What was his wife's name? Nicole Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, alert her. Let her know that he's on there, looking out.
Oh, wait. We can't.
Yep.
Okay.
Which brings us to the
Sorry.
biggest point of OJ. Other than he's on Twitter now, it's verified. He's on there. He's up to like 700 some thousand followers, Matt. It's pretty impressive for only like...
Oh, he's been out of jail for like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
He's been keeping a low profile.
Yeah, he's been on the down low. He probably still owes a lot of money. That's probably why.
Oh, he definitely does.
But you know
he owes
what?
a lot of money.
Today's another day for OJ.
Mm-hmm. It's a new day
So,
for OJ.
So yeah. Should we just go right into the history of OJ? Should we do that whole thing?
Although we should maybe qualify a little more why we're even talking about it. It's because he's fired up a Twitter account.
Yeah,
he has just started talking about random shit on there.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way, I guess. So
maybe keep the drama for the end.
Well, no, yeah, the drama I'm going to keep toward the end, but I'll give the people like a little background while we're talking about this.
Go ahead.
So OJ out of nowhere the other day, he was like a trending topic on Twitter, and they're talking about how he released this video saying that he's creating this Twitter. That he has a lot to get even with, weirdly worded shit. Like he has some stuff to say, so everyone immediately got interested. And, like the first thought that like went through my mind is like, are you finally going to admit that you killed your wife? Like, is that going to be like the first thing that comes up?
He's
on
not
this?
going to. But
he's definitely not going to. But yeah,
put a pin in that. He has said that he has things that he wants to get even about.
So pinned in that one. So now. There's some drama that's going on with this because not even 5 minutes after OJ announcing he has his own Twitter, parody accounts started making their way through.
As they do.
Yeah, and the biggest parody account that was tweeting some wild stuff that got a lot of notoriety from it is now suspended. I tried looking at it this morning. It's a suspended account now.
Interesting.
So is he dead? We don't know. I'm not spreading that rumor that he is.
For now, his Twitter account is.
But his Twitter account is dead. So
let's rewind. OJ starting drama on Twitter is absurd, right? OJ Simpson. But why is it so absurd?
But it's not really absurd for OJ Simpson because if you know the history of OJ Simpson, this is like the least absurd thing.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to lead into. It's absurd. It's not absurd compared to most of the stuff that goes on these days.
Right.
Because, like we were saying earlier, we're living in a cartoon.
The coding for the simulation has just been...
destroyed.
Off the rail.
It's crazy. But
ridiculous.
OJ Simpson, I don't know. I feel like everybody knows about pretty much that he killed his wife.
Yeah.
I think.
He was found innocent, but everyone with a brain knows that he...
the trial of the century. OJ's. So we're going to take it back and explain a little bit for those youngsters and maybe people who conveniently forgot some of the stuff that went on with OJ. I mean, there was a lot of evidence that was put out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to do a whole entire true crime episode, but let's just go through some of the, like the multiple stab wounds found in the facial neckle area of his wife.
Yeah. There was a lot of those.
The pools of blood found in his vehicle.
Yeah, the fact that he kind of went insane when everyone was kind of coming after him and caused one of the most popular police chases known to man.
Yeah.
And the now famous white Bronco.
You want to tell the story?
All right. Yeah. So June 12th, 1994. Put yourself there. It's the riveting time of the 90s. There, that word is again, riveting. The 90s are happening. Fanny packs are in. rollerblading down Santa Carla. All of a sudden, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman are found dead. And when I say found dead, I mean stabbed to death dead.
Yeah.
I mean like fucked up dead. Like OJ had a score to settle dead, basically.
Very dead.
So, yeah. That all happens. Of course, OJ is like the number one suspect. Some heat starts coming down on him. He goes a little bit crazy.
They didn't arrest him immediately.
No.
There was some shenanigans.
Yeah, there's a lot of shenanigans in this case because of who it was.
Right.
He was O.J. Simpson. He was like a famous football player.
Right. He was a huge football player, and he was like kind of like, you know, Michael Jordan a little bit.
Yeah.
For not as big, but well, maybe as big because everybody knows who OJ is, but not as rich.
At the time, yeah.
Because he was in commercials and stuff is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
He wasn't just famous for being
Juice.
a football player. They called him the Juice.
Yeah, he was, that was his
OJ.
whole like gimmick. He was the
Orenthal
Juice.
James Simpson.
OJ.
Yeah.
Juice.
The
Makes
Juice.
sense.
Yeah.
Flowing like fresh OJ in Georgia. But anyway, so yeah, of course he's the number one suspect. They go crazy. He basically tells his friend, I forget what football player it was at the time.
Yeah, it was a younger guy.
Yeah, to drive him in the Bronco while he apparently had a gun in the back seat, like threatening to kill
he was
himself.
suicidal.
Yeah, or, you know, OJ suicidal. That could be 20 different fucking things. But yeah, he ends up not doing it. Ends up being like one of the most televised, most viewed police chases in history.
Chase.
Like, yeah, it was a slow chase. Like, they could have taken him out like the whole time, but they just wanted to see how far you could get, basically.
Yeah.
Like, this chase was so big.
There's a lot that
like,
went into
in
that
cable
too, because
TV.
they were just coming off a couple years after the Rodney King riots and stuff.
Yes.
So there was like racial tensions that the police could not be seen, violently apprehending a black guy, especially somebody like OJ.
Yeah,
so
he was well-known
part
celebrity and stuff. But that was like half the reason I think why they didn't do that much in the first place, because who he was. He was OJ, like he was like a big football star at the time. No one like. It feels like no one wanted to believe it.
It was uncharted territory a little bit.
Yeah,
because of how famous. He was like loved too.
He was.
He was really liked.
He was very liked. I think that's half the reason why he didn't want to kill himself.
Like imagine if Keanu Reeves was accused of killing his wife right now.
He doesn't have one.
I know, or just anyone.
Just killing his dog. John Wick reversed.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
Yeah,
but OJ during the chase, the pizza thing.
Yeah,
Pizza Hut had like a record of. They had like a record of pizzas ordered.
Yeah, like it was like Super Bowl numbers. Like this is like, and this was just like a normal ass day.
Yeah, they broke in on live television into all these shows and stuff with the chase. But anyway, so I don't want to spend too much time on this stuff.
Yeah.
So basically he ends up turning himself in. They have this huge trial. They charge him with murdering his wife and Ron Goldman.
Yeah, he pleads not guilty.
He pleads not guilty. He ends up getting a team of super lawyers. Johnny Cochran.
Yeah. The ultimate lawyer that you could get, Johnny Cochran. He got.
Yeah. I don't know. It was like a dream team of lawyers, and they basically get him off. They turn into a political shit show. They threw out all this crazy stuff about how the police framed him. And
if the glove don't fit, you must not acquit.
You must
acquit.
To acquit.
Yeah.
Acquitting is good if you're OJ.
Yeah. No one likes an acquitter.
Okay. Puns aside.
Yeah.
Let's put them all the way aside. I hate puns.
Okay.
No puns.
All over there.
Thank you.
But yeah, and the verdict was a big thing.
They got him off. Their murder remains unsolved to this day.
Yeah.
Technically, although there's no other suspect. It's not like there was multiple white Broncos that belonged to O.J. Simpson that were filled with his wife's blood.
No. No.
Yeah, you know.
So yeah,
not to mention, I read just quickly. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I actually skimmed through this part of the book. I read a book. It was about. It was written by John Douglas, who is the subject of that TV show on Netflix, Mindhunter. Heard of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that filmed in Pittsburgh?
Some of it was. Yeah. My buddy was an extra in it.
Okay.
He
Cool.
was a prison guard. But anyway, so
nice.
John Douglas, FBI profiler. He's a prolific author. He's written a lot of books about. He sort of helped to invent the basically the science of FBI profiling.
Okay.
Being able to find what kind of a personality has committed a crime based on what was left at the scene and things
cool.
like that.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool. It's interesting
like
stuff. But he wrote a book, and in one of his books, he actually did a little breakdown of like if he wasn't called in on the OJ case, but if he was, it's known what was found at the scene. Mm-hmm. So he did like a little mock profile of based on the evidence at the scene.
Okay.
And so like the key parts were that so the dude, Ron Goldman, it was like her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, they were together at the time.
They were known to have been, estranged, and they had kind of a crazy relationship.
Yeah.
There were reports of him being violent with her.
Yeah.
In the past, domestic violence. He demonstrated that he was capable of violence.
Yeah.
The wife was stabbed like multiple times.
Oh,
in
lot.
The upper, like in the chest, I think in the neck, and maybe in the face, like a lot of times. And that's something that, according to Douglas, is that you see with like personal type of hatred cases. A lot of domestic husband killing the wife type of cases you see like that.
Okay.
Nobody stabs a stranger in the face 50 times for no reason.
Yeah.
Goldman, the dude, was not killed that way. I think he was just stabbed a few times in the torso, and it was just to neutralize him.
Okay.
I don't remember the details exactly, but
yeah, I don't really know.
Basically, he said, in profiling, they don't tell you that guy did it. What they do is try to tell you this type of person did it, so be on the lookout based on the suspects that you have. But yeah, OJ.
Yeah.
Basically what he's saying, he can't say OJ did it, but like he's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's the evidence is there.
The whole like there's a mugger or whatever. I there was like this alternate theory. I mean, somebody killed them, right?
Yeah.
And their theory was like somebody else did it and the police framed OJ because it was convenient, but really it was some kind of nutcase mugger or something. What kind of mugger doesn't steal anything, stabs the woman in the face a bunch of times, only stabs the guy once?
A mugger of souls?
Yeah, a soul
life mugger.
Specifically a female soul mugger.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So we're my point is to give people a little context on this Twitter troll. This is the guy. Now, let's fast forward into 2019.
Yeah.
And talk about the knife emojis that OJ is DMing to the parody accounts.
All right. Well,
go ahead. Tell the story.
Like I said, these parody accounts have been popping up. And the one that we were going to talk about who he DM'd today isn't even the biggest one, in all honesty. So OJ's Twitter handle is the real OJ Simpson 32. That was what he announced the day that he was getting the Twitter. So immediately someone made an account, the real OJ 32, but instead of the L, it's a capital I, so it looks just like an L. And he made his profile picture the same. All of his profile looked exactly the same as OJ Simpson's Twitter.
Yeah.
The first thing,
this is your typical. For those of you who don't know, on Twitter, Donald Trump has them.
Yeah.
Everybody has them. Parody accounts. Anybody who's, I was going to say anybody who's anybody, but
so
this is a common thing. That's how they do it. They mimic the account and then they parody them.
So the first thing that Twitter tweets out is, "I killed her." I really did. Dude, it got so much attention because when I first saw it, someone on my timeline retweeted it.
You thought it was him.
I thought it was him. I was like, yo, no way. I went there and it was a bunch of more wild stuff. And there was a picture of them together, him and Nicole together. And it was it said oh God, I miss her. She gave the best head. That was the thing. It was so good. I was dying. I was whoever made this account, props to you.
That's hilarious.
And I found out it was not the real one because it only had a few tens of thousands followers, where the real OJ one had hundreds of thousands followers and shit.
Yeah.
So that wasn't in this one that we're about to talk about, it only had 300 followers at the time that he was like DMing him.
Yeah.
Like telling him to shut down the page.
So OJ had a confrontation with one of these parody accounts.
Yeah.
And it's not the big one.
No, because like I said, I checked that other account this morning to get some of these tweets to read them back, but it's suspended. Like the account's gone.
Okay.
So either OJ killed him or the Twitter police shut him down.
Or both.
Or both. I think he killed him personally, but I'm not going to spread that conspiracy
but Twitter
or
definitely
rumor.
shut him down.
Yeah,
one way or another.
He's gone.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think this is the video.
So this account shared some kind of video that pissed off OJ. Or is that what we're hearing?
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to just explain this whole thing before like we actually show the video and why the fuck won't it not like close down? New Twitter's weird. All right. So, like I said, this dude only has 300 some followers. OJ Simpson DMs this guy telling him that he needs to stop. Like his lawyer's going to hit him with a cease and desist on his Twitter page and everything. And he needs to stop like spreading false
Good luck
like
with
information.
that, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. And so the dude's like not backing down. He was like he's like basically no, he was like making some like jokes about it too. He was like, what are you gonna do me like you did Nicole and shit like that? And just like said like what are you really gonna do and stuff. So what does OJ send him? The knife emoji.
Ding.
If you're OJ Simpson, that's like the best reply ever. Just to send someone the knife emoji.
This guy has 300 followers.
Like, that's it. That's it. The other one had tens of thousands.
This guy's like we're bigger than this guy, and OJ's threatening him with a knife. Maybe he'll fucking try to stab us.
Yeah. Like, I hope so. Like, we can only hope we'd get that notoriety.
Actually, not on Twitter, so I think we're safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Twitter sucks. So.
So I'm just gonna play the video. It's gonna be audio, basically for everyone else, but it's entertaining. It gives a full description of what's going on. This is one of two videos.
These are the videos that provoked the juice.
Yes.
To send the knife emoji.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Well, this is like the.
Can you tell what they are just from hearing them?
Well, no. This is him proving that OJ Simpson DM'd him. This is like the kid, like the dude who runs this page.
Do you have what provoked OJ? Or
there was nothing. It's just a parody account.
Oh wow! I thought he posted a video.
No, it's just like literally a parody account.
Okay.
Okay.
Just messaged me on Twitter in a DM. Look at this shit. OJ Simpson just messaged me. Alright, look at this. So it's a normal, he's complaining and everything, right? Delete this account or I will have my lawyer remove it for false misleading content I didn't post. So I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. It's a parody account. I don't think he knows that you're allowed to have a parody account on Twitter or not, but I do this. I said, and if I don't, you're going to stab me too. In reality, I ain't lying. You, me, and millions know the truth. You tripping over a parody account, LOL. Welcome to Twitter, bro. And that's what I put, just to fuck around. And he said, like I said, delete this parody account, as you call it, or face serious consequences by me. I'll find your ass one way or another, so don't mess with me. I got nothing to lose. Grow up. Okay, so I sent his ass this dagger and a thumbs up, right? Look what his ass sent me. Like, for real, dude?
And that was the dagger. Crazy. He sent him the dagger back.
And I go, what, you gonna kill me too? So this is the shit got your ass locked up the second time and should have been the first. Get it together and take your pills, bruh. It's a parody account. And just for you guys that gonna say shit's fake. Right.
Then he clicks on the account and you can see that it's OJ.
Yeah. He's trying to right now.
Yeah. Well,
that's the first one.
There you have. Oh, there's another one.
There's another one. Is
it the same thing again, or is it something different?
No, he keeps like OJ keeps replying to him.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, okay. It goes further. So
right. We'll hear it from
OJ DMs me again. Okay, look, check this out. It's his actual account. I'm gonna click it here in a minute and show you guys. He continues with the other DM. He goes, "Think I'm playing, motherfucker?" And I go, "Sally, nope. Look, if my little Twitter account with 300 followers bugs you that much, then, man, you weak as fuck. Okay, so I only get 351 followers. This dude's tripping. Seen that video you just posted about me? You think I'm playing? Tired of all your bullshit. I will find your ass and cut you. Don't believe me?
No
just
way.
Watch and see, bitch. And I go, dude, there are others that literally have more followers than me and more convincing than mine. Left mouth, if you're gonna cut me. Awesome, is that what you said to Nicole? And I guess that fucking made him go on a fucking rage with all knife emojis. And he goes, you next. I mean,
oh
come
my
on.
God.
This literally is the OJ. The real OJ 32. Okay, and I go, man, chill, LOL. Went out of your way to single me out. That's all good. I don't mind it because having a parody account. This actually is funny to me. He goes, just wait. I'm going to blast your ass all over Twitter. Okay. I go, cool. And when you do, I'll be here. No, first there's be another knife emoji. It's crazy, guys. This dude's gone psycho. Dude, he's fucking messaging me.
He was typing too, like while he was recording this.
Well,
And then, like,
I bet that account has more than 300 followers now.
He's about to click on like the account.
Yeah, that's 635,000 followers. That's OJ. Jesus.
So that's like the story that's going on now. And since that whole happened, this dude has gotten he's at a little over 3,000 followers right now.
Well,
And it's like this story's like blowing up.
What else can you say?
Like it's just,
what can you even say?
It's just so funny that like OJ gets so sensitive that he has to
This is the guy who stabs his ex-wife in the face 1,000 times. Okay. What would you expect that just follow me. Imagine a guy stabs his wife in the face 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Like OJ allegedly did. We can't say he did.
Yeah.
Murder's unsolved.
Right.
What do you think? Now imagine this also. He's not very smart.
No.
You know, he's a football
Not
player. He's
at
been
all.
hit in the head. Yeah, he's not. He's
dumb.
obviously he's not smart because
Like,
he's
he's-
committing crimes in text on Twitter. But anyway, he's old too. He's like in his 70s now.
I don't think he's that old.
I think he is.
No.
He was a football player in like the 70s.
No, man, he's not that old. He's only fucking...
All right. Do it. How old is he?
71. Wow. Damn, dude. Okay.
You stand corrected.
Yeah, I
All right,
guess
now,
like murdering
but,
people
like,
doesn't make you age that well. I mean,
It's
he
good for
looks
the
like he's in
skin.
the 60s or something. I don't know. I don't think he was that old.
So imagine that guy, and you piss him off by parodying him on Twitter.
I mean,
He's violent.
Yeah.
He's a murderer. He's dumb.
Yeah.
What would he say to you?
Just knife him.
I'm gonna stab you. I will find you, motherfucker.
He literally sent him like 16
said,
knife
"I will-"
emojis. It's so there's like 16 of them in a row.
1, 2, 3, 4. And he said, "I will cut you and find you."
He said, "I got nothing to lose."
Yeah. Now, like, he can't be. He was acquitted of killing Nicole, so like that's over. You can't, double jeopardy laws prevent you from being tried for the same crime,
Right.
Twice. But
I don't know what else you need to like to prove that he did. Like, if you were a non-believer, like that should be enough. This man is sending Twitter parody accounts with less than 500 followers the stab emoji. He's like, come on, man. Like, obviously, maybe he has having a legal team get these other Twitter accounts shut down because, like I said, that other big parody account has been suspended for Twitter.
that doesn't mean that.
But it also they could have just been reporting that.
No, I bet Twitter shut them down because he said I killed Nicole. Like that probably breaks there. But like.
It got a lot of notoriety so quick. Like, I'm talking like over 6,000 replies within like 2 hours or something.
Because that's fucking hilarious.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what? It all comes back around because the whole social media reality Donald Trump president nightmare fucking timeline we're living in is also pretty hilarious sometimes.
I feel like OJ comes around every 10 years or so to leave a little mark. Like, I just feel like that's like what it is.
That's a good
like,
point.
You know, he was falling down. He was losing his football stardom during the time of all this. Boom, kill your wife and her boyfriend.
Now, I don't
Trial
think
of the century.
has
OJ.
I don't think he had the presence of mind to.
Well, see, that's what he wants you to think.
But his career is. But it's not like he's in debt. He's fucked. He doesn't have like.
Yeah, because of the civil lawsuit. That was his second big thing to come back at that.
Yeah,
that was the big one.
Talk about the civil lawsuit real quick, or we'll let people know.
I mean, he lost, and
yeah, he
owes
was sued.
millions.
Now he was acquitted in the criminal trial, which is the people versus O.J. Simpson.
Yeah,
as the TV show is called. Cuba Gooding Jr. It's a good show.
Great series. Loved it.
He was later found to be responsible in a civil suit by, I guess, the families of probably Nicole's family, and Ron Goldman's family. I don't know who exactly, but in a civil suit, they sued him for being responsible for the wrongful death of those two people.
Right,
and he was found responsible and on the hook for like a couple $1 million in reparations for that.
Yeah, which he
hasn't paid. He didn't have it. He's not paying it.
Yeah. So there was that.
Yeah.
There was his book, If I Did It.
It's like, If I Did It.
Yeah.
That's like the title because the if is this big.
Like the if was so small font on the cover, and then I Did It was fucking huge in bold lettering.
Now,
there was that whole controversy.
He's got like, that was probably some publicist's idea. I'm sure he didn't design the cover.
But then there was the whole Juiced video.
I don't know about that.
See,
Juiced?
yeah,
is it a porn?
It's not a porn. It's not. It's like a fucking
boo.
I don't even know how. Like, it's supposed to be parodying Punk'd in a way, where OJ's making all these pranks against these people. Like, he tries to sell a white Bronco in this used car lot dealership, and he signs it. He was trying to sell a signed OJ Simpson white Bronco with a bullet hole in it. That was a joke in it.
So wait a minute. So OJ took a marker and fucking signed a car
right above a bullet hole.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
Wait, is it the Bronco?
It's not the Bronco. He's selling a used Bronco at a car dealership. That's supposed to be the joke. Like, he puts himself in this whole thing. He puts himself in situations where, like, people wouldn't expect to see O.J. Simpson. Like, he was selling oranges on the side of the road as a homeless person. He was like, hey, come buy juice from the juice. Shit like that. And he then
is psychologically fucked up.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
The dude needs to be in like a fucking psychiatric facility.
Well, yeah. I mean, the only reason he did this is because he needed money. And to keep his name about.
I know, but like, dude, it's crazy.
But it gets better, Matt.
Okay.
In this video, he also included his rap video, which included him rapping terribly with a bunch of big-tittied white bitches around him. So literally, the only thing appealing in this music video is like the 10 to 15 seconds where they're just full-blown exposed big boobies right in your face.
Like nude?
Nude.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. That makes you want to watch it, right?
Let's watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull it up.
I have it up, actually.
What a coincidence.
As a matter of fact, I have it right
First
here.
thing on Dave's phone is the OJ rap video with naked girls in it.
Okay, now, pre-warning you, this isn't good. It's not good whatsoever.
I was expecting it to be very good.
The song is called Get Juiced.
It's on brand.
On brand.
Get juiced. 16 fucking times.
All right.
All right, let's watch this.
Here we go.
Here, let me, you've seen it. I'll hold it.
Here you go.
So you can see it, and then we can hear it. All right. Yeah, so we'll make sure we link that. We'll put that in the Darc Side Twitter, I suppose.
We had a whole other minute. There's a whole other minute of that.
Yeah, I can't handle it. All those naked white girls in the video.
Yeah.
So
So what did we learn today?
To recap, the moral of the story is
You can kill your ex-wife and her new boyfriend, get away with it, ride on that coattail for about 20-some years, 30 now. Yeah. It was in the early 90s. It's about to be 30-some years.
1994.
2024.
25 years ago.
5 years, it'll be 30 years.
Okay.
So
Math.
we're getting there.
Dark side math.
And you could still get notoriety. So remember that. If you want some clout, kill your ex-wife and her new boyfriend.
If you're also
if you can afford Johnny
NFL
Cochran
player. Johnny Cochran's dead, so
you can't afford that. Get his son Joseph Cochran.
dig up Johnny Cochran. In fact, that's step one.
I wonder who's the new Johnny Cochran now.
I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of lawyers out there that make their living, getting people out of tough spots.
That's literally what a lawyer does, man.
Okay, like a defense lawyer.
Yeah, but like a popular one that's
prosecutors make their
well
living
known.
putting people in tight spots.
Yeah,
They don't put them there, but sometimes they do. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends.
Anyway, there you have it. That's the dark side. Just catching you up with our old pal O.J. Simpson, Orenthal, the Juice,
the wild and wonderful times of O.J.
I think that's the most we've ever just actually let video or audio play on the show.
Yeah, we had to. It was better than describing it
for sure.
Because the dude himself. For the DMs, he described it himself. So I didn't want to be
plus
reading.
It was funny. So
it was so good.
Yeah,
I loved it. OJ, if you see this, don't kill us.
We love you.
The juice is loose. That's all I gotta say.
And that's it.
The juice is loose.
All right, and now it's time for another riveting edition of Darc Side News. The internet's most trusted source for everything you need to know in this dark world. All right, Dave, open it up for us this week.
All right,
a couple stories lined up.
Okay. Should I read mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Didn't know what we were doing here. Okay. Facebook plans global financial system based on cryptocurrency.
Really?
Yes. Facebook unveiled an ambitious plan on Tuesday to create an alternative financial system that relies on a cryptocurrency that the company has been secretly working on for more than a year. This effort, announced with 27 partners as diverse as MasterCard and Uber, could face immediate skepticism from people who question the usefulness of cryptocurrencies.
I'm immediately skeptical. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Yeah. The cryptocurrency is called Libra. Will also have to overcome concern that Facebook does not effectively protect the private information of its users, a fundamental task for a bank or anyone handling financial transactions.
Well, yeah. Right.
And I feel like that's the biggest red flag right there.
Facebook doesn't seem to be suffering any repercussions.
No, because they're Facebook. We're all fucking too busy sharing new recipes that are a 3-minute long video.
Yeah.
Or, hey, look at this dog.
Minion memes.
Yeah, Minion memes, skull shirts.
Skull on, brother.
Skull on. Yeah. Rock on, brother.
Yeah, by the way, that single bikers looking for riding partner group is still dank as fuck.
Are they? They still? I haven't been on it.
They are crushing it. There's so much good stuff in there.
As long as they're finding happiness, I'm happy for them.
Yeah. So if you go back and find our Facebook, I think it was called Baby Boomer Facebook was the segment we did a couple of months back.
It was something to do with Facebook groups.
Yeah.
I think it was in the title or something, because that was our thing that week, was we found these weird-ass Facebook groups.
Plenty of great boomer content.
Yeah.
Single biker groups. Apparently millennials don't buy too many motorcycles. And so
I guess not. I mean, I would.
I read that in a shitpost article blaming us for the demise of another industry.
I bet they don't. I bet more millennials buy like super bikes, like crotch rockets and stuff like that.
I don't think they buy motorcycles at all because
probably not Harleys.
They're all struggling under crippling impossible to pay off student loans and through the roof rent, and from the economy that baby boomers ruined.
And here, like, if you want a motorcycle, you kind of have to have the spare money, because you're gonna have to store it at least 6 months out of the year.
You can't ride it through 3/4 of the year.
No, you can, like, you'll be able to ride it a good 6 to 7 months out of the year, to maybe save yourself some gas money, because that's the one good thing about them. They are
You still have to have
efficient.
a car, and you have to keep insurance on it.
You still have to have a car.
Yeah.
But having a motorcycle
It's
here
a
is a
luxury.
whole other expense. Now, if you were to own one in California or something,
Arizona,
you can
or
ride it all day.
Right.
Just
'Cause
don't
it never
die.
rains.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Anyway,
where were we going with this?
on to the next story.
Yeah.
Let's do the Alex Jones child porn thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
about
good
that's
fucking
a stinger,
that's
yeah.
a good one right there.
You interested?
Lawyers for Sandy.
Coming up. It's poisonous. It's lethal. It might be in your kid's food. Find out at 11. Go ahead.
Lawyers for Sandy Hook families say Alex Jones sent them child porn.
Mm-hmm.
And
He sent the lawyers.
yeah.
Like, just, hey, bro, thought you'd like
Hey, bud,
this one.
have some new dank content for you. Do you think pedophiles would call that dank content?
They call it CP, or like cheese pizza. Yeah.
I was gonna say, okay, I get you're making
like
a Pizzagate joke.
No, they really do call it cheese pizza. Remember we did our dark web.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was like, you know that pretty
For
quickly.
the show,
Yeah.
not for entertainment.
All right. Conspiracy theorist and InfoWars host Alex Jones sent child pornography to the lawyers for the families of the Sandy Hook tragedy, their lawyers said. The law firm representing the families of the 2012 mass shooting stated in court documents filed Monday they have contacted the FBI after discovering child porn and electronic files Jones recently turned over to the Sandy Hook families as a result of their lawsuit against him for calling the tragedy a hoax. Jones publicly responded on a broadcast of his show that he is being framed by Chris Mattei, the lawyer for the Sandy Hook families, and went on making what Mattei and his law firm, Koskoff, and Bider, claim are threats against him. And basically, he's quoted as saying, "You're trying to set me up with child porn. I'll get your ass. $1 million.
Always with the ass thing with him. You know who we got to talk to about this? Fake Alex Jones.
Yeah,
we have to get
we
him
need to
on
get him on the phone
to
quickly.
see what. Yeah,
and he says, $1 million, you little gang members, $1 million to put your head on a pike. So he's offering. He says he's going to kill them
with the little slide in of the racist term there, the dog whistle thing.
Yeah,
gang members.
And so he's offering $1 million.
Why did he say that? Why did he say little gang members?
I don't know. I don't. It's
understand that.
fucking Alex Jones. Why are you questioning anything he says? You should question every little thing he says.
That's like a dog whistle, like racist thing.
Well, yeah,
instead of
it
saying the
is.
N-word or whatever. But like, it sounds like he's not even dealing with anything that's even related to that. Maybe it's just like his instinct. He just goes to his InfoWars dog whistle, angry old white people thing.
Yeah, because that's who he is. I don't know. I mean,
Tell you what, though, he looks pissed in this picture.
Yeah,
he does not look happy about this.
yeah.
We'll ask him what's going on with the child porn. I'll have to get a hold of him.
That's an interesting thing. Like, okay, so he says he was attacked in a hacking situation, basically. That's the defense he's going for. He's offering $1 million up to help find these people. But, like, that's just so weird.
I'm sort of inclined to believe that he could have been hacked because he's so hateable. Like, so many people would want to hack him. There's definitely a motive there.
Yeah.
And plus the whole, like, the context of this is that he is under fire for, like, attacking the families of these little 6-year-old kids who were murdered.
Right.
Which would piss people off enough to want to hack him and frame him for child porn. So, you know, I could see it.
I could see it being a thing, yeah.
Now, and in all of our conversations with fake Alex Jones, I know that he's a furry now, and I think he said that he's been converted to being gay.
Yes.
But I don't think he's a pedophile or anything. So
Not yet, at least.
I guess you never know because he's been undercover in the furry community.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's undercover in the.
Yeah.
He can explain for himself. We'll have to get a hold of him.
I just realized
I really
something
hope
with
I
the
can
furry
get a phone
community.
call with him after this whole build up.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to that.
Yeah. Well, that's a topic for another day.
Yep. All right. What do we got next?
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about this one. I don't think I really want to.
Okay.
All right. In music news, My
I saw this.
My Chemical Romance might be reuniting, according to none other than the Jonas Brothers. Weirdly enough.
Yeah. So I guess they accidentally leaked about this or something.
They were on a radio interview
Sheesh.
that morning, and said like that. I don't know who the oldest one is. He
don't know any
revealed
of
the
them.
information that My Chemical Romance was rehearsing next to them while they were in New York. So they were in a studio and they were rehearsing at the studio while the Jonas Brothers were there.
Yeah, so unless they're just playing for old time's sake,
Which I don't see that.
sounds like they're gonna be reuniting.
Yeah, and if it happens, please, for the love of fucking God, make it a 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, a reunion, like a anniversary tour or something. Like, play that whole album in its entirety. Just hold it.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm
And
just
we're
gonna
back.
hold it.
Yeah, that's all you can really do now.
Yeah. I mean, they only had 3 or 4 albums, right? 4.
Hold on. Okay, there's the one
Gonna
before
hold this
3
mic.
Cheers.
This is ridiculous.
It looks good.
Fuck it.
All right, there's the album before 3 Cheers. There was 3 Cheers, Black Parade. They did like whole.
Were you an emo kid?
Yeah,
I think people already know that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I like that album too.
Which one? The 3 Cheers?
Their first 2 albums.
Yeah, the first
I'm
one's
not
really good
ashamed
too.
to say that I had them and I listened to them.
Yeah. See,
However, and I did have the 3rd one, but I
Black
didn't like
Parade.
it as much.
See, that's where I'm at too. And that's the interesting thing because there's the different generations of My Chemical Romance fans. Because me and my girlfriend were talking about this morning. She is a few years younger than me, so she knows.
Wait, how many years younger than you?
She would have been a freshman when I was a senior, so like 3 or 4. So she knows she likes the Black Parade more. She's more of a fan of that one. Whereas
You know why?
I
It's
am
because that's probably where she was first exposed to them. Because when the first couple albums
Exactly.
came out, she was like 6.
exactly. Well, not that young.
That's Darc Side math. I was testing it.
But yeah, that's what I said too. I was like, well, that's like when My Chemical Romance was big. That was the big album of the time when you were getting into that stuff. I feel like because 3 Cheers
Yeah.
is that album to me. That is like a pure nostalgia album to me. Like I will still put that album on and listen to it, and I still enjoy it. Mm-hmm. So that's why I want them to play that in its entirety instead of Welcome to the Black Parade.
Okay. Well, I guess
Hopefully it happens.
I'll put in a call to Gerard.
Hope get him on the phone. Get Darc Side Gerard in here.
Gerard. I don't even know what he sounds like.
Just tell
He
Tone
wrote
to
that.
bleach his
They
hair.
made that Netflix show out of his comic.
Yeah.
That what's that called?
I don't remember. Death Squad?
Something Umbrella.
Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his comic book that became a huge success and now has a Netflix show.
It looks completely uninteresting to me, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm not at the, yeah, I was like, eh.
Yeah. It just kind of looks like stupid Harry Potter. I don't know.
Okay.
Wow. So I really
Stupid
like this
Harry
news
Potter.
story. I really don't like this shit post
Article
website
that you
it's
got
on.
it from?
Yeah, it's trash. I can't even, like, the ads are going to freeze my phone.
Where'd you get this from? One of your Facebook groups?
I think I found it on Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so the Facebook groups aren't really known for news stories. It's more like just finding mentally ill people who post a lot of stuff on Facebook. But
That's
anyway,
true. Yeah.
all right. So let's take this back a couple of years. A lot of you guys might remember Rachel Dolezal. That was the lady who thought, well, okay, she thought, I don't know what she thought, but she
didn't
was
think.
a white lady pretending to be a woman of color
Yeah.
and was doing it so successfully that she was actually like running some type of NAACP organization.
Yeah.
I think in Washington State.
Yeah.
or
It was
somewhere
one
out
of
there.
like, I forget where it was exactly, but she was the head of that section of it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Literally where she was like putting dark makeup on. I'm seeing a picture of her right now. She's not black.
No.
Not that I can look at someone and tell you what their race is, but like,
She looks more like Barbara Streisand in all honesty.
She does look a little bit like Barbara Streisand.
That's what I think every time I see a picture of her.
Yeah.
Sorry, Barbara.
Okay, but anyway, she's back on our screens,
Back in
on our
black.
feeds. Okay, she says she's part of the LGBT community.
Yay!
Not that someone can't decide that they are LGBT or whatever they want.
Yeah, you know.
But it's just hilarious because it's like she just picked another minority group
That said she was a
that
part
she is
of.
now because she just dried up of PR. You know, if she's gay or bi or whatever, that's.
I think she's claiming to be bi.
It's for me. It's the community thing, the community part of it.
Yeah.
Like, is she? I don't know if she's. Okay, let's let her.
She posted a big rant.
Here's her tweet. Just wanted to take a moment to recognize Pride Month. I am. Oh, she's just saying she's bisexual.
Yeah.
You know what? This is kind of a shitpost article.
Well, it's true, though.
She's not even doing anything. It's not like she's running some kind of chapter.
Well,
That's
no,
what I
but
thought.
it's just
Okay,
like,
this isn't what I
yeah.
thought it was. Why don't you read the whole article, Matt, before you include it on your show?
Come on, Matt.
To me, I thought they framed it like she's coming out as the leader of another minority group.
No, it was just like she's taking advantage of the Pride Month and coming.
She's definitely taking advantage of to get attention.
As far as I know, I'm not gonna say for sure, but
yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
What I don't want to do is shit on someone for being LGBT or anything like that.
yeah. But I think it's
I don't
more like
give a fuck what her orientation is.
No, I don't either. But I think this is more of an example of like what companies do during Pride Month and just turn their logo into
Yeah,
a
that's
rainbow
been a big
flag
thing.
to bank on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this wasn't happening 5 years ago. Why all of a sudden is it happening now?
Because it's become politically safe to do it. They make the bet that it will give them good PR.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Exactly. And that's not what it should be
where it's
for.
like, you know, it's Steve Buscemi where he's like the fellow kids thing where he's like got a fucking backwards hat on, like, hello fellow kids, I am not a cop. Like, hello fellow gays.
yeah. Corporations are like,
Yeah.
hello fellow kid. Yeah.
Like rainbows, like buy Fruity Pebbles or whatever.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles.
Gay fruity pebbles.
Now for them that would make sense to do. Why are they not doing it? You know, Fruity Pebbles. That's hilarious. That's just the first thing that popped in my head.
The Flintstones grew up in an era where that wasn't a thing. They grew up in the
Yeah, it was dark times.
yeah, literally. They didn't even have electricity. They killed lions for their food.
How the fuck would we have Flintstones with no electricity? Dude? You mean literally in the show, like 10,000 BC, the Flintstones?
Yeah. Well, they might have electricity because I think they had a TV.
They did have a TV, but it had like a little dinosaur in it, like spinning a wheel.
His remote was like he clicked the button and a bird came out to like go
flew
change
over
the
to change the channel. Yeah.
What the fuck was the Flintstones thinking?
At
with
least
this
the
stuff?
batteries won't die on that.
You just got to get a new bird every once in a while.
My remote batteries are dead, and this is perfectly relevant for the show.
Yeah.
It's been driving me crazy. It takes these stupid little watch batteries, like the little C cell little things that you have to, and it's like there's 1,000 different sizes of these batteries, and it's, once I found that out, I kind of just gave up because I don't want to deal with it. So now I have to get up every time I want to turn the volume up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's been going on for like a year.
Get another remote.
Are you going to buy a whole nother remote instead of batteries?
Yeah. Just buy a universal remote that takes regular batteries.
No, it's just for the sound system. It's not for the TV.
Oh.
Anyway,
Jesus.
but okay, and I think I have one more story.
Yeah, you
for
do.
the
Right
week.
there.
This is traditional Darc Side material. Okay.
See, this
Now,
one.
this is like a Florida man kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Nah, go say it.
Woman arrested for drinking entire 6-pack of beer in Target dressing room.
I don't understand why she needed to be arrested for it.
It's because she shoplifted a bunch of merchandise.
Oh, did she? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that gets you arrested for sure. But I mean, they made it just seem like she got arrested for drinking a 6-pack.
She stole the 6-pack.
Oh.
And drank it in the dressing room. You know how people say that person is my spirit animal?
Yeah. She honestly might be, though. Like, she might be a lot of people from Greene County's spirit animal.
Yeah, Greene County is what you would call a rural area of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's what you would call
It's
an
one of the
area.
heroin overdose capitals of the. Of course, this whole region is.
I thought that was more Washington County.
And Westmoreland and Fayette.
Yeah.
All the counties in southwestern Pennsylvania and West Virginia and like the whole northeastern and eastern region of the country.
Yeah.
Is huge on heroin overdose.
We had the record at one time for most overdoses in like a day or two. I think that. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Darc Side round of applause for the heroin overdoses.
I'm gonna do the ta-da. Ta-da. Okay.
Oh God.
So if you're ever looking for anything to be proud of, those of us fellow southwestern Pennsylvania residents,
if you're ever looking for a nice clean getaway, come on down to Greene County, PA.
We've got beautiful weather. We've got all the heroin you can overdose on.
All the fracking and mining jobs you could ever imagine.
Potholes you could literally just die in.
Lots of potholes.
Yep.
And to get yourself off of the heroin, there's medical marijuana.
Yeah, and methadone clinics and halfway houses.
Suboxone clinics.
Galore. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy drugs. You could buy drugs to get you off of the drugs.
Dude, one time, like, I got in a car accident, like, right outside of a Suboxone clinic. So I had to wait for my mom, because this was in Washington. So I had to wait for my mom to come get me and take me to this doctor's appointment. And I was bumming it that day. So I was just, like, all in sweats, just chilling. And I looked behind me and I'm like, I'm just hanging out right in front of a Suboxone clinic, just in fucking sweats and loose ass shoes. I called my mom. I was like, "You need to get your ass down here now." I'm waiting for someone to just ask me for a Newport or something. Please hurry.
You got a Parliament? You know anybody that smokes Parliaments?
I did actually at one point. Like I saw those and I was like, You're really smoking those, huh? You might as well get some Virginia Slims with you, boy.
P-Funks. Parliaments.
Oh, God.
Well, Virginia Slims are like those biker lady cigarettes. Parliaments are like rough ass, like cheap, you know. And they have like that. Anyway,
if you're smoking cigarettes, don't skimp. Just buy the better like brand. I guess
you save like $4 a pack on them, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
it's American Spirits. Or whatever. No, those are probably expensive, aren't they?
Dude, American Spirits are ridiculous.
I don't know. It's been 10 years since
Dave
I've smoked
Attell has
cigarettes,
such a good joke about American Spirits.
Okay,
because he's like, he was like, yeah, I smoke these now. He was like, they're supposed to be safer for you because, you know, why would the Indians want to hurt us in any sort of way? It's so good how he delivers it.
But okay, I think that's about going to do it for the Darc Side Podcast this week.
Free that woman.
Free, well, I don't know what her name is. Wait, maybe we have her name. Alicia Johnson.
Free Alicia. We're going to make a hashtag Free Alicia this week.
That's right.
We're going to maybe make a petition to get her out.
Yeah.
I don't feel like what she did was that wrong. Maybe she should have paid for the beer before drinking it in the bathroom.
The dressing room.
Yeah, the dressing. Oh,
that's different.
Oh, okay. That isn't that bad. I thought she was like. What if she was like taking a shit and drinking the beer?
Like because you know it's like a stall and you can see the legs underneath.
Yeah.
You just see someone like standing there and you hear him like, and then you see a beer can hit the floor.
It's like throwing the beer
6 times. Or it was Stella Artois, so it would be bottles.
Oh, it was a fancy.
Did she have a bottle opener with her?
Yeah, because I don't think those are twist offs. Oh, there's the trick you could do with the lighter, I guess.
Yeah.
There's that whole thing.
She looks like she had a lighter on her, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. She's actually not bad looking either. She's kind of cute if you look at the picture.
I don't know. Like, maybe with some makeup on or something. That one looks...
This is the worst day of her life. She just got... She just got busted drinking a 6-pack in the dressing room at Target. I hope that's just
acne and not the starting of meth face.
I don't see. Anyway, whatever. Look, based on the headline of the story, I was expecting something much more grotesque. But anyway, that's going to do it for us this week. Make sure you participate in the 3 R's of success.
Rate, review, subscribe.
Success.
Always.
Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, at Darc Side Podcast. Send us an email, darcsidepodcast@gmail.com.
Subscribe to our YouTube page. We're going to be throwing more content on there all the time now. Every week.
We're videoing the podcast
We're there, people. We're at that stage.
If you're listening and you've thought, this is good in my ear holes and I would like to insert it into my eye holes as well, then we got you.
Oh, yeah. We're here for you.
So, my name's Matt Elias.
David Viano.
Later.